Hello, everybody, and welcome to yet another episode of A Recipe for Adventure. I'm your host, Freebie Wits, and joining me is a loyal friend of the channel, Sai, who will say hello.
Oh, oh, throwing the word loyal out there. I almost did. I almost did.
I always got you.
Yeah, just out of like, you throwing like loyal out there, and you just like, and then said who will. That that's mean, man.
That is manipulative mean.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
the,
promised. I promised the loyal viewers that I would say that word again after like another 50 episodes, and you're trying to force me to say it. You're trying to make
yes.
me break my promise to the loyal viewers who are patiently waiting for that beautiful moment.
It's the bit we're doing, right? It's a bit.
I mean, it is a bit. It's a bit I came up with randomly, and I am sticking with it.
I like it. I like it. Speaking of bits, here's another one. If you consider it a bit, would you consider it tradition at this point? Whatever. The point is, I've got another question for you, Si.
Okay, okay.
So, for the most part, when playing D&D,
Mm-hmm.
player wants to do something, you tell them to roll a dice most of the time. Or if it's something stupid or completely impossible, you just tell them a result. That said, there is sometimes a third choice. What do you do? Have you ever made a player do something meta-y to determine the result of an action? And by that I mean, and I'm going to give my example first, just so that there's no confusion. I'm going to give two examples. The first is someone on the internet saying, "Hey, if you want to have a strength check, you've got to do some bicep curls, and depending on how quick you do them, that's how successful your strength check is." Whereas for me, to determine the result of a giant battle, I essentially had my players play blackjack, kind of a weird variant, which then culminated and turned into a completely different system, which I made. But yes, non D&D stuff to determine D&D results. Have you done that before?
Um, I don't know if I would say I've done something like that to just outright determine a result. From the top of my head, I do not immediately think of a situation where I've been like, "Hey, do this," and I will.
Okay, in that
I
case,
mean, okay. I will say that I have been given sugar and sweets, delicious treats, and I have let some things slide.
that's called a
So
bribe. That again.
they did something out of the game, and they got rewarded in game. But if we're being a bit more like legit, like I don't know if there's been a case where I've done something like that. Well, okay, actually, I have done. I can think of two things now. Now that I've kind of waxed and waned a little bit.
Okay, okay.
So, so one is a classic example, right, of giving the party a puzzle, and
Oh, why didn't I think of that? Yeah, that.
rather than the just being like roll an intelligence check or something, I basically gave them like full on handouts of the puzzle and say if they can solve it as a player, they don't have to do any rolling.
Right, yeah, that is the classic example. I didn't even think of that one.
That was a classic example, and that was when I also learned that my party is very stupid because I would give them a puzzle and then I would have 2 free hours.
I mean, it's an easy, good way to
Yeah,
like if you haven't prepped the session that much and you need to like, oh gosh, what do
I
I
need to
do?
roll.
Just give them puzzle.
Depending on the party's like ability to work together and like to solve things, yeah, things can things can last a while. But the other one is like you mentioned a battle where you made the card system.
Yeah, yeah.
I act If you remember
Hmm.
back during when you played Sen and Gone
Ah, yes, my
during
Asian version of Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
Yep, yep.
If you remember during some of the mass battles,
Mhm.
I actually drew out formations,
Hmm.
and our strategist made like plans on how to counter said formations and set up formations of your own troops. And while
Hmm.
that did not deliberately like basically be like this is how it resolves, I gave bonuses based upon how well you know
They influenced in-game situations.
fiction. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So
I'll be
not a not
honest.
a, not a complete just end result, but something where I'm like, hey, your planning and strategies based on like this point here will affect the rolls. So
I'll be honest. Like, as someone who still isn't 100% too familiar with uh, the Legend of the Five Rings uh, mechanics and stuff like that, I
mhm.
just thought that was part of the actual rules when you introduced that to us.
Well, a lot of the stuff that I introduced was part of the rules. Me drawing up the formations, no, that was completely me.
I like that. It made it feel more immersive. So
Yeah,
good.
because I felt like that was one thing that was like, if you're an actual strategist, right,
Hmm.
you would want an overlay of the battlefield and want to try to influence it yourself.
Strategize it. Yeah.
Yeah, literally strategize. So I'm like, I will draw up formations and dictate like these are how many units roughly, and this is like what type of unit and
And
where
this
they're
is what you're
positioned.
aware of and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
yeah. So like, it did not resolve the entire situation by itself, but it influenced it, and I felt that was a really nice little touch.
I will also like. I know I want to finish this quickly. This part of the episode. I will also say that a lot of the times, uh, sometimes it doesn't always happen, but like sometimes DMs will say, "No, that's impossible," and players have to do a meta action to show, "No, this is totally possible." Like, oh, actually, we had a
Teaching you physics,
Pardon?
like teaching you physics.
Not even just physics per se, but like stuff about like remember when I told you it's like, hey, my character wants to hold their breath so that they like when they get hit by like all this poisonous gas so he can release it
Yeah,
later, and you're like, hey, how are you going to stop all that poisonous gas going down your throat and lungs? And I'm like, have you ever tried holding water in your throat? And it's like, oh, there you go. And you can like you kind of like immediately understood what I was trying to go for. So
mhm.
I think like a more skeptical DM would have been like, prove it to me, and then I would have had to like put the water in my mouth. But we never got to that point. But like situations like that have happened before. I
Yeah.
feel. Oh gosh, like oh, I had a I had a LARP person who kept talking up their character all the time, who
Hmm.
kept saying like, "Oh yeah, like in this chat, I caught the arrow," and like the person running the actual LARP's like, "I don't think your character can do this." Like, sure he can. He's a badass. Like, no, 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 no. That's not how LARP works. In LARP, you actually have to be able to do the thing to do it. Like, unless you're literally, using magic and skill, like quote
Like,
unquote powers and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So
If there is a feat your character has unlocked that allows them to like catch an arrow once per day or session or whatever, sure.
like that sort of thing didn't exist. He just told everybody like as part of his story because like the LARP didn't just end at LARP; it also continued in between sometimes. And he's like, "Oh yeah, these guys shot arrows at me and I caught them." And like people were telling us like, "You may want to rewrite that." And he kept boasting and boasting, and then someone's like, "Hey, if you catch a bunch of my arrows, I'll shut up about it and support you." The guy did not catch any arrows except with his like chest.
Oh, good job catching them.
Yep, he caught them all like with his armor. So, yeah. Long story short, he had to rewrite that part of the story, the role play. Anyway, so we're back to Grizel's Forge, specifically the Unleashed variant.
Mm.
My gosh, you like I'm still like I still love how you did all this. So we're moving on to room number 9. You sounded very excited about room number 9, if I remember correctly. Is there any particular reason, or just
Well, I had a thought, right?
uh huh?
And so I've been researching as you were discussing this, and I'm like, There's not that much varieties I would have liked. But you
Oh,
know what
different
I
kinds
thought would
of
be
undead.
oh yes. But you know what I thought would be really cool
What would be really cool?
is like you get here to see the undead coming out of like the lava,
Oh.
and I'm like, okay, please tell me what is immune to fire that is undead, and I'm like, I'm looking it up. I'm like, I even went online. I'm like, undead immune to fire, and I've got 6 results,
Ooh.
and one of them is the same thing between different editions.
Ooh.
There are different versions, but one of them makes so much sense.
Lay it on me, buddy.
So, the one that makes the most sense and the one I'm probably going to recommend is the Flame Skull
Oh, of course.
because we could
I'm
we
so
could
upset.
even yeah we could even like have it as you walk in and you see the undead melting in the lava as its skull literally like forces itself out of the burning flesh.
I'm really upset because I completely forgot about the flame skull.
Yeah, so I think like 2 Flame Skulls here would be really cool. They're dangerous skits,
I I
but like
I'm 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 really upset with myself because I keep running into these bastards like in different campaigns, and then I keep forgetting about them in the next campaign. But it's like it's good that I forget about them because that way I don't accidentally metagame. Because like every time flame skulls, for people who don't know, are obviously floating skulls made of like that are on fire, and they have rubies in their eyes. When they die, they drop these rubies, right? Which for some stupid reason, I keep forgetting this next bit. They eventually respawn from those rubies. And I keep forgetting this and keep looting those damn rubies no matter which game I'm in. Sai's only seen me do this like once or twice, but it's happened in every other campaign I've run into with other people that happen to have flame skulls. One day I'm going to remember this, and then I'm just going to let myself still eat a face full of fire by accident in character because I don't want to metagame. It is fiercely frustrating.
oh, sounds fun. But I think that would be like my premier choice. The other one, um, which I'm like, okay, this is also kind of cool, is the monster manual for the 25th edition of 5e
Mm-hmm.
has the flaming skeleton,
Yeah, let's have one of.
which
Okay, so if you can put both of them in, right? I have a further idea. So put 3 of those monsters in, right?
well, I unfortunately have to build the flame skull,
Mm-hmm.
and I will have to build the flaming skeleton.
Okay. That's fair. Um,
But if you want, I can build both.
yes, please build both. Put them all in the room. Um, and the reason why I'm saying this is because I think this is a good place to introduce another enemy, and I'm gonna make this like a 3-way fight essentially. The adventurers, the undead, and coming through the ice that's just melted are a bunch of devils.
Oh,
Because right?
Ooh.
Because if anybody's gonna try and melt the ice to get through, it would be
Yep,
devils, right?
yep.
And
And that's going to be an interesting stalemate between the two because, fire immunity on both ends. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Okay, you got me this. I came with something cool. You one up me here.
look, we're a team. That's how it works. Um, are imps immune or resistance against fire? I forget.
Well, they're in the journal, so you can check their stats quickly while I'm working on this. I
Mm.
think they're immune. That's generally, I believe, how devils work. I believe devils are by logic just immune to fire in all
You
cases.
are correct. So I'm just going to throw a bunch of imps. Wait, do they do fire damage?
No.
No. So that kind of. I mean, they can still fly in. So it's
Yeah.
still fun, but like,
Mm.
so it'll be like a fun little stalemate where they've got to use their less like,
Powerful techniques.
yeah, to deal with the imps who CR wise, like the undead should be wiping the floor with these imps. Like if you're just looking at it from like a pure like CR thing, right? But like
Yeah.
because they're immune, it's like actually in that case the imps could in theory possibly win eventually. It just take
Yes.
forever. Which is still like an interesting thing to run into, right?
Well, so flame skulls are resistant to piercing and immune to poison,
Oh my
which are the imps. Which is
god!
the imps. So it's like it is literally a slap fight.
I kind of like that. And then the players have to come in and like be the what do you call it? The tiebreakers, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. It's so dumb.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah. If you want a devil that actually deals dark damage, I think you have to get to some of the stronger ones.
and that might be a bit too much here.
I mean, I think at the moment, yeah, might be a bit too much. Um, I think it's fine as a full A fight. Like maybe considering that flame skulls are like CR4 and the flaming skeletons are CR3, it might be fine to throw like since the imps are CR1, maybe one bigger devil to kind of
Mm-mm.
counterbalance.
What kind of relatively low tier devil, but obviously higher than imp do you have? Because
So
I can't
if we
think of
go to
too
our
many.
journals, we have three kind of devils at the moment. Bob Devil is CR5 and does actually have the ability to throw fire. So he's a bigger boy. But we also have the Spines Devil, which do have piercing and fire damage on their tail spines, and they are CR2.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's throw. Oh, right. Okay, I completely forgot about spine devils for some reason. Yeah, we'll throw
Yes.
in a spine devil who's essentially in charge of the group then.
Mm-hmm. That sounds all right to me. But yeah, you can check if you look at the journal section in Roll20. I
Yeah.
have the devils
Oh yeah, no, I've,
stored
I've,
away.
I've literally just clicked and dragged. So he's
Yep.
damage resistance against cold, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magic attacks that aren't silvered, and then he's just immune to fire poison and being poisoned. Oh that's they separate that. Wait, what?
Yes. The poisoned condition and poison damage, while heavily related, are not always the same source.
Wait, hang on.
You can
So as a monk with the immunity to poison, you can be poisoned unless the wording on that is different to what I'm remembering.
uh, even with immune to poison damage, you can still be poisoned.
Like, yeah,
So
the condition, yeah.
yes. So
Huh.
a good example of a creature that will basically poison you, or give you the poisoned condition. A good example are monsters which have the trait or feature stench, the ones that smell really bad and make you, feel sick when you smell them. They will basically it's if you start your turn within 5 feet of them, make a Constitution save, and if you fail, you are poisoned until the start of your next turn.
And that's less like from a lore
It's
standpoint, less you going, haha, my blood is pure, and more, oh god, that's gonna make me like throw up.
yeah. The
Huh.
being immune to the poisoned condition allows you to just ignore that.
That's that's a weird, like, I can see why they did that, but
Yeah.
if they did do
Uh,
it that way, I feel they should like rename the poison condition to something else.
well, also a lot of diseases will like give you the poisoned condition. There are other things that give you the poisoned condition
That aren't
that don't
necessarily poison themselves.
that do not necessarily damage you beforehand.
Okay, yeah. Man, that's weird. That is. I don't know how I feel about this, but.
Like it's there for like I believe redundancy for like the exceptions to the rule, right?
Mm-mm-mm.
Because a lot of the creatures that are just like cannot be poisoned are things that wouldn't have like, you know, uh, gag reflexes in the first place.
Mm-mm-mm. Okay. In that case, I'm thinking. Okay, so I'm thinking when the players enter the room, they just see a fire skeleton being mobbed by a bunch of imps, essentially. Um, with the spine devil essentially taking pot shots at it, and when the players enter a room, the flame skulls basically come out of the lava. So, wait, what are the CR of the flame imps? They're like 0.5, I'm pretty sure, right?
I think an imp is CR1.
CR1, okay. So, like, a group of like 9 of them is still pretty dangerous, but. Um, and then we'll put this flame skeleton right in the middle there. So it would be challenging if the players ran into them now, but like I think they can handle it even without the flame skeletons there. I am going to write the description and I'm going to put it like a little bit of DMing advice there quickly. So as the players enter this room, they find themselves looking at a flaming skeleton beset on all sides by a swarm of imps, while a spine devil takes pot shots at their undead foe due to their unique immunities and resistances. Neither side is going anywhere quickly. Before anything else happens, 2 flaming skulls with beady red eyes emerge from the magma pools down south. Alright, and I'm just going to quickly put a DMing note. Like, for the sake of, like, gameplay flow, having 8 imps actually might be a bit too much now that I think about it.
Yeah, I'd potentially be fine with you
just taking half of them out.
Yeah, reducing the number.
Yeah, so 4 imps, so they're still surrounding the thingy. I'm going to make a quick note for the DM note. So DM advice. It might be tempting to have all the imps share the same initiative. However, it might result in their turns being... actually, no. Because they'll probably be attacking the skeleton. Imps will likely keep attacking the flame skeleton due to their frustrations against it. Each turn, the spine devil let me just see. Spine devil, what's their stats like? They don't really have, -1 charisma, of course.
They are pretty low on the devil totem pole, so...
Yep. Each turn, the spine devil will attempt to redirect the imps into attacking more vulnerable foes by rolling a 1d4, by rolling intimidation due to their lack of charisma. it will likely not be very successful. And intimidation DC. What's an imp's wisdom saving throw? +1. Okay, so they've got to roll 11. So there's a chance. Intimidation DC 11. So I like the idea of this spine devil like being frustrated. He's like, guys, come on, I'm supposed to be in charge of you. Stop attacking the skeleton. Attack those guys. They're actually vulnerable against your fire. I swear. But then the imps don't listen to him more than half the time. Because he's going to like roll 12 or higher. Like, yeah.
Yep. He ain't passing.
Most of the time. Like, there's always going to be a chance, right?
Yep.
I just like that idea of like, and of course, if players take out the spine devil, like, there's no way the imps are going to attack the players after that. They're just going to be way too focused on the flaming skeletons. Okay. So I'm just going to quickly double check if there's anything with the skeleton that I need to know. I mean, the devils I've forgotten about. So they have telepathy. Okay. And the imps, they all have their shape-shifting stuff. But otherwise, Okay.
I finished the Flame Skull, and I am working on the Flame Skeleton at the moment. The Flame Skeleton has a scepter. I think I might just swap that out to like a mace.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That feels more suitable for me in this case.
Yeah. Throw the skulls down somewhere, and I'll put them in the lava.
I do not have a token for them at the moment, unfortunately.
That's a shame. Let me see if I can whip one up. Flame Skull.
Yeah.
See if there's a free one that I can just steal for a second. Oh, I forgot they were green.
Oh, well, I mean, depends, right?
I always thought they were red.
They can be whatever color they want to be.
I mean, I guess. Who's going to argue
or
with
whoever makes them, yeah.
I'm still so mad about, like... Okay, so... Okay. Please refer to the DMG for... No, not DMG. The monster manuals for each... Oh, actually, no. Does the Flame Skull come with, like, the knowledge check for its, like, resurrection explodey thingy in the character sheet, by any chance?
No.
It does not, but that's a thing it can definitely do. Okay, so I'll just say religion check.
Yeah. A religion check makes sense.
Religion DC, let's say 14. So it's not impossible, but it is, like, not exactly common. The flames, skulls, the rubies that make up the flame skull's eyes must be submerged in holy water or otherwise blessed. Is that correct?
Remove curse.
Otherwise uncursed by... I'll just say uncursed.
Mm-hmm.
So either holy water or uncursed. Those are both things you can do, right? Just double checking. Yep, okay. Cursed. If this doesn't occur, then they will eventually reform the fire and the skull. There we go. So I don't have to put any, like, specific mechanics in there because it's just a knowledge check that the cleric might know and such like that. Actually, you know what? Like, I just thought of a way that clerics could deal with the flame skulls for a bit longer if they don't have holy water or the uh, remove curse spell effect. And this is like highly, what do you call it? Dependent on the DM. But like, if it were me, I would definitely allow it. So let me just double check what the spell is called. Here we go. Spare the Dying, I believe is what it's called. HIJKLMNOPQRST.
Spare the Dying does sound about right.
Like, it would not stop them from, like, becoming skulls again, but, like, I imagine it would, like, becomes more stable. It has no effect on undead or constructs. No, that's not it. I mean, it could work. I swear there's a spell that, like, you know how, like, resurrection spells require, like, the corpse can't be, like, more than a day old or 1 hour or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I swear that there's a spell that, like, preserves and, like, extends that time somewhere.
Yeah.
Do you remember what it's called?
Okay, Spare the Dying is stabilizing people.
So that would not work on this skull.
No. I'm fairly sure it's a cleric spell, right?
I'm fairly sure it would be. Like, keep working on the skull, like, while we think about this. I'm gonna...
Found it.
Yeah, what was it called?
Gentle Repose.
Gentle Repose. Oh, it's a level 2 spell. It's a bit more...
And also, I finished the skeleton, too.
Oh,
So
beautiful.
He needs a... he needs a token himself.
So Gentle Repose, you touch a corpse or other remains for the duration. The target is protected from decay and can't become undead. Oh, it literally just works that way then. That's annoying. I thought I came up with a clever use of a spell, but no, that's literally its intention. That's like saying, hey, guess what? I figured out a new use for Fireball. It can be used as an AoE damage dealing spell. It's like, I feel like an idiot. Oh well.
Well, I just took a generic skeleton and I made him orange for my flaming skeletons. So.
Beautiful, and he's being wailed on by all the imps.
Mm-hmm. So just HP.
Skull.
And I think your thing was 15.
Oh, that's spooky.
That is spooky.
Okay, hang on. How do I think it's control button, right? Yep.
As much as you think that's a good idea, I will regret to inform you that is not going to work as soon as you try to move them.
You can't group them together?
You can group them together. For some reason, Roll20 does not do good when you move those grouped together things.
Ah, that's annoying. Oh well. I mean, this will
I
just
I think that is fine. It's a good enough representation.
Okay.
Yeah, so boom. And update default token.
Oh, wait, you're gonna add the stats to it. All right. So, in a straight up fight, normally the flame skeleton would be like the clear victor, having like it's CR3 on its own, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it deals a lot of damage, but all it's really doing is doing like bludgeoning attacks. So it can get through.
Yeah, it's got to slowly bludgeon. Like half of its damage is technically fire, which the imps resist. So it's just a slow little just bomb,
bonk, bonk. Yeah, that's right. It's got relatively high AC and hit points. So it's not immune to like the imp's normal piercing attacks. It's just the poison attacks will do nothing. So The imps
Yep.
can whittle it down. I'm actually interested to see how this would turn out, actually. Um,
Well, that's the thing, right? It's like either side can technically win.
I kind
It's
of want to.
just slow.
I kind of want to quickly test this out, actually.
We're not doing it during this episode because it will take longer than we think it will.
Okay, wait. Okay, I'm gonna test it out. Hang on. Give me a
Okay,
second.
okay.
Where's the initiative on this bloody guy? How do you roll initiative on monsters? I keep forgetting.
There's the little initiative button to the right of like armor class and HP
Oh,
on that sheet.
I see it now. Can I have multiple?
Hmm?
No, I can't. Okay, never mind. It doesn't work that way.
Can you have multiple what?
Have multiple creatures roll initiative at the same time. You can't.
No.
So for all intents and purposes, I'm just gonna say the imps share the same initiative just to save time because I'm kind of already wasting a lot of time already.
And the plan was it 2 flame skulls?
Yeah, 2 flame skulls.
Okay, cool.
Fire. They have no other ways to deal damage. Oh no, they have magic missile.
They have magic missiles. So the flame skulls will turn the fight into the undead's advantage.
Okay, so it's probably good that we did say like, oh, the flame skulls are coming in afterwards. So, all right.
Yeah.
So, that's very handy. So the spine devil, let's get him to do that intimidation check really quickly. He fails, and he's just gonna start tail spiking those other guys. So he only has the 1 attack. It's a 12. It does not hit because they're AC 15. The imps, they're going to try and bite and sting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 3 of them hits. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the skeleton's immune to poison damage, I believe.
Yep.
Wait, hang on. Yes, they are immune to all that, but they're not immune or to piercing.
Huh. No, they can still be stabbed.
Okay, so this guy is taking, let's see, 7, 14, 19 damage. That's actually not too bad. That's actually pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
I am flabbergasted by this. Alright, Flaming Skeleton. He's going to retaliate. He's going to start smacking the closest imp because that's what he is. 2 attacks. 1, 2. Oh. What's the imp's AC? I'm pretty sure it's not more than 10.
It's 13.
It's 13. I mean, not less than 10. 13. So one of them hits, dealing 13 bludgeoning damage. So he just outright kills one.
Yep.
I'm just gonna put the imp over here because I don't want to get rid of our good work. Not gonna delete him. Just gonna put a little. Bleh, he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
The flame skulls. They are gonna. I think magic missile is their only thing they can really do, eh?
The only thing they can do to actively help, yes.
Well, here we go. 3 damage. 5 damage. Okay. So this.
And each caster magic missile casts 3 missiles.
Oh. So they can.
So they will most likely take down an imp each on their turns.
Okay. Another magic missile. Oh, I see how it works now. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's 1 imp down. Okay, next one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not good. So
that is an imp that still remains.
Okay, so he's just got. Okay, that's 7. So he's got 3 hit points. All right, Spine Devil is going. What the hell? You know what? He won't roll the intimidation check because they're all equally immune to everything the imps can do, sort of thing. So he'll just keep telling them to. He'll just keep doing his thing. So he's gonna. Maybe now that this is opening, he's gonna run in and try and get the skeleton going. Oh, what are you guys doing? This is how you do it. Okay, let's see. 2 attacks, one of its bite and one of its fork. So bite and fork. Oh, and both are hits. Good on you, buddy. So the first one, 5 slashing. And the second one, which is a critical hit. Wow.
That
That is
that
unfortunate.
is that is sad.
That is poor
That
spine.
is actually the worst critical hit I have ever seen.
Depending how, you know what? Depending how badly the Spine Devil does, I kind of want to give him a name now. Just like background lore, he's trying to prove himself,
What he needs is more friends, apparently.
apparently. And he can't get them because he's too incompetent. They won't let him have any more. Okay, they're gonna. Uh, wait, hang on. Sting, bite, and beast form. Okay, yep. So, okay, the 2 imps, they successfully hit the skeleton. 1, 2. But the poison doesn't do anything. My god, that's a lot of poison damage it would have been.
Yeah. Well, no, that's why I'm like, this fight makes sense in terms of being a slog, right?
Right, yeah.
Because the imp's main source of damage is the poison. These guys' main source of damage is fire.
It just does not do anything. So he's gonna bonk him. Yep, both hits. 8 damage. Ooh, 12 damage. So he takes down another imp. So he's gone. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, it's definitely going in the like skeleton's favors.
But the only reason it's really the skeleton's favor is because of the 2 flame skulls.
That just came out of nowhere. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
How many magic missiles can they do? For the yada yada cantrips at will, 3 slots. So they can only do magic missile 3 times. I'm gonna
Each. But
each.
they could also technically upcast.
Oh, they could totally do that, couldn't they? What does upcasting?
Gives an additional magic missile.
All right, so they're gonna cast them at like level 3 essentially. Then,
Which is 5 missiles.
5 missiles. Yeah. So, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 3, 7, 10 damage, 18 damage for the first one. So the first 3 damage, it's just going to take out the first imp. He's gone, and that leaves 4, 7, 10, 15. The Spine Devil is on 7. And did that not work? 7, enter. Yep. And the final skeleton is just going to gun him down, essentially.
Yeah.
1, 2. Yeah, no, he's gone. He's gone. So, yeah, that poor Spine Devil. Do we want to name him?
No, I think it's fine. But yeah, no, the undead have the hugest advantage. It's like we have
It just
4
takes a while.
CR1s and a CR2, but against 1 CR3 and 2 CR4s. Like, it's obviously undead would win, but it's slowed down dramatically by their immunities.
I do have another idea.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of the skeletons coming out, skulls coming out of there, what if they come out of here? So one of them, at least one of them's more likely to attack the party to begin with.
Yeah, that could work.
All right.
Like, I just love the idea of them rising out of the lava because that's just like metal as all hell, right?
All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay, yeah, you know, I'm happy with having the devils being the losing party here, essentially, and just having it a slog. Do we want to throw in a bandit by any chance, or just leave it as is? Like the bandit's like, we're going.
If I'm throwing in a bandit, I think it is important that we throw in one of Wolf's raiders.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen one of them in a while, have we?
We saw, I think, a total of 1 of them to date.
Oh, Berserker.
Yeah, because I believe we saw a total of 1 of them in Krakenopolis.
Hang on. I just realized that he does bludgeoning damage, so I mean, okay, let's assume he gets a hit in. He could deal like
Yeah.
18 damage to that skeleton in one go. Oh, he doesn't have multi-attack. It's just the one attack.
Yep. It is, I believe, at advantage though.
Yeah, okay, so the first one would have hit without. Okay. Okay, in that case, so I'm gonna get rid of turn order. In that case, I'm gonna put on Grizel Forged. After one round, a berserking wolf's raider runs in from the hallway, from the western hallway, shouting incomprehensibly before attacking the nearest foe. There we go.
Yeah, I think that will help. Like, yeah, the Wolf Raider is not going to be much, but he has enough hit points that he's going to be soaking multiple magic missiles, and he can like hit those flame skulls decently well.
He's essentially delayed backup.
Yeah, just like the flame skulls are technically delayed backup.
Yeah. So he'll be like 30 feet. Yeah. Okay. So,
what I predict will kind of happen is actually, you know what? I think I'm going to move these guys to like here, just so like it's not quite in view as you're walking around 8.
Let me have a look. Hang on. I can't actually see. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that's a better idea. That's a better idea.
Just so it's like just out of view, like common view.
Oh, and we should put the flame skulls in like the GM layer. Yeah.
And the Wolf Strider as well. But yeah, so like here where it's like a bit more like, you know, as you're coming down, it's like, oh, you notice it once you kind of like midway through the like.
That actually gives us Bind Devil a better like shot at actually shooting him as well. Like from a visual standpoint, even though like I'm pretty sure 5th edition doesn't make the distinction as much anymore.
No, it assumes that your allies can move out of the way. But yeah, no, this I think this helps a little bit with the whole idea of like you will notice the fight as you're midway like down the walkway rather than you can just see it from room 8. So it makes a bit more sense of like starting the fight with the party on the walkway.
I might change when the flame skeleton flame skulls come in as well. So I think like they come in at the same time as like the berserking wolf raider.
Yeah. I think the same time as the wolf raider.
There we go.
Like that way it's possible like with the party's help the flame skeleton might be defeated first round.
Or the imps go down early, even the devils.
Yeah. It's like either way, it's like one side might get like brutalized, and then both sides get reinforcements to kind of help like shake things up and keep them going.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that's good.
It's like it's the dumbest fight ever, but I love it. I love it so much. Do we want to put any loot in this room? Because I do have an idea for loot.
So on the map. There's like, you know, there's these forges with like the metal ingots, right?
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking of. So I'm thinking we go back to the document Owl's Potions for Sale / magic items. And one of those items, as you might imagine, could be those ingots. But like, what kind of ingots do we think they are? Like, they're a bit red, so maybe not like... Ooh. Let me just double check something. Notable items, and I'm going to Control F fire to find all the fire keywords. Fireball spell, fire resistance, immunity to fire damage. Instead healed by fire damage, but that's the Phoenix Feather. Salamander Spear, fire resistance. Okay.
So,
yep.
When it comes to natural red metals,
yeah,
usually people talk about like copper.
Mm-mm-mm.
For like because like the copper oxide like oxidization.
Doesn't it become green?
Oh yeah, copper does become green as well. Yes. In that case, well, inverse that, and it could just be rusted iron.
Mm-mm-mm. They're not very valuable then, are they?
No.
I've got an idea. So come with me to Al's Potions for sale magic items, and I'm
Hmm.
going to do solidified magma bricks, ingots.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I like that. That. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so can be applied to any piece of equipment. Give one of the following traits. So they can either add 1d6 fire damage to weapons, add fire resistance to any other
I
equipment.
it's like I feel like it should technically be the opposite. It should be cold resistance
Oh,
because it
yes.
keeps you warm.
Oh, I like that. Cold resistance to any other equipment.
Uh,
Yeah.
I would note it should probably be to a non-magical piece of equipment.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can start getting people just being like, "I'm going to enchant my magical longsword. That's already doing cool stuff with bonus fire damage."
Okay. In that case, can be applied to any piece of non-magical equipment to give one of the following traits. There we go.
Yep.
I like that. Yes, that's a good one. And there looks like there's 6 of them there.
Hmm.
Yes. Okay. Hang on. Where did we go? Grizzle's Forge. Okay.
And like the thing is too, with devils being our major like bad guys, the
Hmm.
bonus damage doesn't
Do as
hurt us
much.
too much.
Yeah, yeah, from like a balancing side of things. But like it gives the players something to customize, which I really like the
Yep.
idea of. To the aside uh, are 6 solidified magma ingots. Um,
And like mentioned that they remain very warm to the touch.
are very warm to the touch. Uh, the idea that they can be used as an alchemic ingredient passes your mind. Oh, yes, I like this. I like that. Solidified magma ingots.
Solidified manga ingots. Okay, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go to the One Piece.
Gosh,
Yo.
dang it. No, no. Stop that. Stop that. All right. We're almost there. Okay, do we want to do room 1 quickly then? Or do we want to like have it blank? Or like have just one looking outside and turns around and like yeah, you said you
If
wanted this to be a reverse dungeon, right?
yes,
So
so I want room one
to be
to
the
be the boss
easiest.
fight.
No, wait. No, because room 4 was the boss fight. If we're doing everything in reverse, room 1, like the final room, would essentially be the easiest fight then.
Oh no. When I say reverse dungeon, I mean like so from room one there was no danger at all,
Okay.
and you made your way all the way up to the end, which was super dangerous.
Hmm.
Reversing that, room five has no danger at all, and you get all the way to room one, which I want to be the most dangerous.
In that case, I think I know what we should do here.
Oh, what I think is that someone needs a new token.
I think we need to. Okay, how do we copy a? I'm thinking we have Sasha, Wolf, and Vodos turn up.
Um, Sasha, maybe not. Wolf and Vodos, definitely.
Wolf and Vodos. Okay, because we don't have CR Like these are all like the CR2 versions of them at the moment, right?
Well, theoretically, yes, but chances are either of the two could have been beaten earlier.
Yeah. So they could even be even tougher with the devil rules that we've put in place.
Yep.
Where are those devil rules, anyways? I'm pretty sure.
They would be in the Kraken's Pearl section.
Mm.
That we probably should take and put somewhere else.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Slate okay, Sunken City of Kraken's Pearl. Devil. Bandit Reborn, here we go. This is going to be annoying. So, room number 1. Standing at the entrance, seemingly annoyed at having to be here, is Vodos, the Unsunken, and Wolf. Upon seeing the players, their apparent annoyance disappears, replaced by blood-thirsty smiles and mocking intent. Wait, no. By mocking smiles and blood-thirsty intent. Alrighty, so...
Well, I now want to go. I don't know, look at some of my old stuff. Did we write down anything about Wolf at all? Wolf's Heart. Wolf's Coast Bone. Wolf is a half orc. That's right. I was like, I'm sure I mentioned that Wolf was like orcish at some point.
Just trying to...
Yeah? I technically have access to a whole bunch of tokens that I don't really crack out too often.
Oh.
But I'm like trying to see if I have like a cool half orc token.
Okay, so we mentioned that the bandit, upon being reborn once, actually is weaker because they just gain vulnerability to silvered weapons and horns.
Yep.
It's not until number 2 that their skin becomes red and gain resistance to fire. Number 3, I think we should actually make that a bit of a power bomb. So if they've killed them 3 times, eyes become blackened. And their skin begins to take on a more scale-like texture. Gain +1 AC and +2 to all physical stats. Attributes, I should say. How's that sound?
Yeah, no, I like that. Because like my thought is right. Technically at this point in time, like Father Giovanni hasn't fought at all. Everyone else has potentially been met once and fought once. So I want everyone to have at least one opportunity to die at this point.
Except
as of this forge.
Yeah.
Because we fought. We technically had a fight earlier on at Crackett's Bowl with the first other member of the 4 chain gangs.
Yeah.
And so I want to finish off Erdos and Wolf one kind of guaranteed time here, along with Father Giovanni. So everyone's guaranteed to have died at least once at this point.
Or at least had the potential to die at least once.
Yeah.
There we go. Bandit Reborn mechanics. Oops. There we go. Name bandits kill their exact by devil master at great cost. Strengths. Alright, there we go.
Hmm.
You know what? I actually do want to add one more thing. You know what? I don't want number 1 to be just a set weakness. So gain horns and vulnerability of weapons. Also gain +1 to hit with every time they've died. So it starts small, +1 to hit, but then like if they keep dying and dying and dying, you can see where this goes.
Yeah, it starts to slowly scale, which is cool. Anyway, I've been looking through tokens, trying to find one that I like. So this is Frabuzz.
Pardon?
Well, the token I just put on like area 1. So this we probably will use a different token for the time at some point, but for the time being, Wolf needs a new token because he's currently got the same thing as the Wolf Raiders.
Ooh, he looks angry.
Yeah, so this is a token that I've got from Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
I like it.
Of a half orc called Hrabraz, and I think it fits the kind of look we want to go for. So
I like it. Also,
just to let everyone know where I got that from.
How do you delete a token, by the way? I mean, a table in Google Drive. I'm having trouble with that. I found it. Never mind.
Okay, I was about to say there's usually a little thingy to click on. So
there you go. I was having more trouble and issue with it than I probably should have.
Sometimes that's how it happens.
Okay, there we go.
But yeah, Wolf is very unlikely to have been killed at this point because he has like 134 hit points. He is very,
tough.
very tanky. He's very tough.
Vodos should have been at least taken out at least once, I'm pretty sure.
Well, we fight Vodos, but we mentioned that he has an escape route, which he takes if need be. But yes, definitely, like it is possible to have defeated Vodos. It is not guaranteed. But this is our plan. I think this is a good place for a second fight.
I'm wondering if like we want to take away that escape point for Vodos, just to make it more likely that he'll actually go down, unless players decide to spare him, like intentionally.
Well, no, I think it's fine to give a little bit of variability to how they end up at the end is fine.
Okay.
Because it will mean that people's how it goes will change just a little bit, like a little bit of variability. There's a little bit of spice of life. And it means that if they manage to actually, stop Vodos and stop Wolf and kill them at their first encounters, then we probably should buff them up a little bit. But if they didn't and they escaped, the party doesn't have enough lockdown and all that stuff that we need to buff them super badly at this point.
I agree with you.
So, but yes, I want Wolf and Vodos here. I probably would suggest we give them a couple of allies as well.
I'm kind of okay with them just being on their own, but then we'll like have some sort of like maybe not lair actions, but environmental actions, or maybe give them like some sort of like teamwork ability that only turns up because they're working together.
Do go on, my dear friend. Teamwork abilities. Okay. Wolf is strong and stupid.
I can see him throwing Vodos.
I could see him throwing Vodos.
To like reposition him and like Vodos do like a big attack. So let's call it spear fishing. So I'll add it. Call it attack.
Yep.
Spear fishing, and it will be counted as a melee on Vodus's part, and the reach is 30 feet. To hit, let's see, dexterity is +2. What is Wolf's strength check? Because it's probably pretty good. +3.
Also, this is something we should note at the moment, right?
Yeah.
Bodos is technically a rogue.
Yes.
And the picture of him with the with the trident is because he stole Titan Slayer to begin with.
Yeah.
He doesn't have Titan Slayer anymore, so he's back to like probably short sword.
Yeah.
So spearfishing might not be the, unless he literally stretches out his hands above him with the short sword up above, and he just gets thrown like a goddamn javelin.
Yeah, no, that's how I kind of see it.
Oh my god, that is hilarious and scary.
What's his +2? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. So +4 from Vodos, +3. So that's a +7 to hit. Target on hit. So it'll be like, let's see, 1d6 +2 plus his. Okay, yeah. So we'll just say, you know what? We'll say 2d6 +5 because it's wolf strength adding on to that. It'll be slashing.
Not piercing?
Oh, piercing, sorry. Piercing. Can only be used when adjacent to wolf.
And wolf must spend his reaction.
And wolf must spend his reaction to perform this action. Vodos is picked up and sent flying 30 feet in any direction. This attack. Oh, you know what? This attack can hit anyone in that 30-foot line. So it's like a flyby attack almost.
Ooh, nice. And I would say, and can benefit from sneak attack even without advantage. Because who's going to see that coming?
Right. Benefits from sneak attack even without advantage. Okay. Vodos always lands on his... Wait, Vodos picked up and sent flying up to 30 feet. Up to... In that line. Okay, so not 35. Always lands on his feet after this attack. There we go.
So, one thing I'm thinking...
Yeah?
Is like, our first encounter with Sasha, she was very low level, and we bumped her up to like a CR3.
Yep.
Vodos is built for like early game encounters.
Yeah.
And he's like CR1. Did we want to make a CR3 version of him as well?
Maybe like as a CR1 enemy, like I feel he's not technically CR1, he's a CR1 boss. So I feel like he's still relatively balanced for this fight, especially with Wolf, and he gets the spearfishing team attack as well.
Yeah. I do like the spearfishing team attack.
Like, unless, like, what level of the play is that at this point? 6, right?
Yeah.
Like, unless the players specifically target him, like, first turn, what's a fireball spell do, actually, at this level? It's like 66...
8d6.
8d6. So assuming, like, you deal, like, maximum damage on 8d6, right? That's, I can't think straight. 48. That will kill him on max damage, but on average, he won't go down from one fireball. Yeah, maybe making a CR3 version of him will work, but maybe we work on that next time.
Yeah, like I think Votus deserves a little buff. Yeah, we can work on that next time.
And you know what? Like, just to remind ourselves, I'm just gonna put down here unfinished, and I'm gonna highlight that in big yellow, just so we know to come back to it.
Well, what I'll do as well is I will duplicate Vodos's character sheet.
Mm-mm-mm. And we'll keep working on him afterwards.
Yep.
Also, just for the sake of it, because imps look like bats, I'm thinking of calling this episode, this is imp. We can't stop here. This is imp country. Just because we have so many imps. Anyways, my name has been Freebie Wits. Thank you for coming. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye bye.
Ciao.